Around the Table on Harrison's Original, KHOC.
And welcome to Around the Table. Today it's Dan and Ann.
Yeah.
Good morning, Dan.
Good morning, Ann. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
You know that you can't ask for better than okay, or you could be superb, I guess.
I've been superb on a few occasions.
Have you?
Yeah. I've been exceptionally overexcited and trying to think of some of the feelings that I've had over the years.
Do you have feelings?
I have a few.
You have one feeling?
I have one. Yeah.
Am I on? You know, when you have one nerve, will you
Yeah.
please tell me when you only have one nerve left and I'm going to get on it and I'm going to ride that sucker to town?
I don't think you've ever really gotten on my nerves.
Oh, I bet I have.
No, I don't think so.
But I try not to get on anybody's nerves.
I like to watch you
Flounder.
flounder and
Y'all.
I get a chuckle out of it.
There are flounders under the ocean that like just kind of keep themselves quiet and then all of a sudden they go whoosh. That's me.
They scurry off, yeah.
That's me. I'm
You're the
scurrying.
scurrier.
I'm
Yeah.
a little scarier.
Well, how did you like your day off?
I am going to
Your
very
Friday
much
and
like,
your
well,
see, you did work
I
Friday.
did Friday, but I like it. I liked it. It was
Okay.
I mean, I accomplished things. I didn't just lay in bed
Yeah.
eat bonbons, but it was nice. I'm going to like it.
Well, good.
And I want to say kudos to Kelly for coming up with Ozarks Uncovered.
Well, we hope
That's
that
a neat
people
segment.
will be interact with
Yeah,
it.
I haven't looked to see if they did, but I watched a little of the show yesterday in between doing stuff. It was on while I was,
Yeah,
you know,
it's one of our better shows, actually.
it was good. You know what? If she wants to take it, just open it up for her.
Yeah.
I guess, you know. He's going to ride me on that one.
boy, yeah.
What a twerp. Hey,
Hey, what?
I got some stuff.
What have you got?
Just something.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad that they're doing that, and then they'll be open
Yeah.
and
yeah,
people. You think
Gotta
people will
have
they're not used to going over it now.
I know, and I when it was open, I went over it every day to go to my office,
Uh-huh.
and I have to go in front of the youth center, and then turn left, and then over the Lakeshore Bridge, and all that stuff, and then over the little speed bumps and the whole thing
Right.
by the park. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy it.
When it opens and you go that first time to go,
Mm-hmm.
I want to know if you forget.
Oh, I will not forget, because I look at that bridge every day, and I'm like, because I see the progress every day.
Yeah.
And, a lot of times they didn't work on it. They didn't work on
Right.
it every day. I think, a company that big, they've got other bridges
They
to build,
do.
other things to do, and they have a crew that maybe stays here and does some cleanup or whatever, but
Well,
it's-
sometimes some of the products that they need to complete the bridge, sometimes there's a hold up there. So the company will go somewhere else where they can work.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that part of it.
Yeah, there was a bridge that they rebuilt, Highway 7 South, and it didn't take them long.
Oh, that new,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I don't know if that was I think that was probably a state project
Mm-hmm.
because it was on Highway 7,
Right.
and it didn't take.
Not 2 years.
No, it didn't take 2 years. But
This wasn't me.
the bridges they build these days, they've got color on them. They've got faux rock, and the whole thing is pretty.
You
pretty
know,
bridges.
Lee Dunlap had gone and taken a picture, and he took a picture of this big bolt.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like, where should that have gone?
Well, I'm sure.
Nowhere, but I mean, it was just funny.
Yeah,
I'm thinking,
I'm sure it
"Oh."
was left over from a box that they
Yeah.
had, and they didn't need
But it
that
was
one.
just kind of funny because I thought, oops,
Oops.
who's going to find
Yeah,
the
yeah.
oopsie? Also, going on around our area, city candidate filing deadline is Wednesday, August the 5th. That's tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
So if you are filing for a position, for a local candidate position, then tomorrow's your day.
Okay.
That'll be your last day to do it.
Do we know if anybody's running for mayor?
Besides Mitch Madness, I don't know. I haven't heard.
Well,
And
this is your opportunity to
we will feature
Throw your hat
people,
in,
you
yeah.
know, too, if you just let us know on Around the Table about that.
Sure.
Also, Boone County Cyclospore, however you say this awful parasite, has been 10 cases reported in Boone County.
Oh, yeah.
I think one of them, I think I
You
know
know?
who one of them is, but yeah.
And
Anyway,
this was from the lettuce, right?
yes, and he said he had bought a head of lettuce at Walmart. So that's how he came in contact with it. I have stayed clear.
Wow.
Now Harps said they didn't import theirs from the same place.
Yeah. Okay.
But I still washed the snot out of it. But I have not. I'm not
Stayed away from
ventured-
lettuce for a
I've
while.
pretty well stayed away from it.
Yeah.
And also in nearby Jasper, former state trooper Mike Blocker was featured by regional media as he settles into his new role with the local police force in Jasper,
Oh,
Newton
good for
County,
him.
focusing on community policing efforts across
Congratulations.
Newton
Yeah.
County. Thank you, Chat
Yeah.
GPT.
Oh, and also today only, Three Wishes is having their lemonade fundraiser
Okay.
for nursing homes. You know, there's some wishes that they do, and I only have the part of the poster, but they had a little explanation on what the money was going for. But it's a continued fundraiser for giving to the seniors.
There's some they kind of polled seniors at like nursing homes and stuff and said, what's one thing you would love to have? And they make those wishes come true as
Right.
best they can.
Yeah, and this is going on today at their location on the corner of, let's see, it's on the southeast corner of the square.
Yeah.
And it's at 102 West Stevenson. And it's
Okay.
from 1 to 3 today. So go by and
some lemonade.
buy some lemonade. And that money will go to help the residents of Ruby's residence at Three Wishes.
Alrighty. Well, I'm looking outside right now. The sun is shining.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look rainy, although this morning it looked a little rainy at my house, but it's not. So let's just launch into
Okay.
the weather. Sunny today with a high of 93 degrees. Tonight, mostly clear with a low of 71. Wednesday, sunny with a high of 95, and
be
that
hot
heat
again.
index comes up to 99. Wednesday night, partly cloudy with a low of 74. Thursday, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1. Mostly sunny, though, with a high of 95. And then Thursday night, the precip chance goes up to 40% with a low of 72.
Okay.
Take it.
Friday, it looks like there's a possibility of some showers and possibly a thunderstorm or two. 70% chance, partly sunny with a high of around 91, but won't be sunny that often if it's going to be raining. Chance of precipitation will be 70% Friday. Friday night, 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms possibly after 1 a.m. in the morning. Partly cloudy with a low around 71 for the overnight low. And then Saturday, 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly before 1. But it's going to be partly sunny
Partly sunny.
or mostly cloudy. Partly sunny, mostly sunny. High around 92. Saturday night, high, or for the overnight low will be 71. And then Sunday, high 93, low 72 for Sunday night. And then Monday, sunny.
Sunny.
High 93.
Well, I'm going to say my flooring better be done this weekend. I finally got my office fixed, but I'm like, I need some carpet.
Need some carpet.
Some carpet. Okay. I know that. Okay, that stuff can go away now. There we are.
There we go.
Okay, you're. Get us a lead in on the topic to ponder again.
Nostalgia and your childhood is what the topic is. And today's topic to ponder question
There
after
you go.
after we hear the music.
I'm getting there, buddy.
Okay.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
Okay, Dan.
What smell instantly takes you back to your childhood? You know, when I was a child, I smelled everything. I thought that was I would, take things and smell them because everything had a unique smell to
Right.
them. There was a time when we would get new telephones, and I've probably talked
You
about
smelled them?
this. Smell the cord. the cord had a unique smell to it.
You're just a little sniffer.
I'm just a little.
You're just like a
sniffer.
little dog out there sniffing all the stuff.
So yeah, that reminds me. Back in the old days when the telephone guy would put the phone in, like if we moved to a new house or whatever, they would come in. They'd have it in a box. They'd bring the phone out and they'd mount it on the wall. And I thought that was such a wild and crazy thing that they would come in and mount the phone on the wall. I go, yes,
You were
we've got a phone.
Fascinated.
Yeah.
Mine was actually that when I was a kid, and I'd spend the night at my Granny Whitaker's house, wake up every morning to the smell of, not instant oats, people. I'm talking she cooked them on the stove, the real thing, and bacon cooking. And that,
Oh, you're talking about a big breakfast? Or
not a
the
big
oats?
one. She just did oats and bacon a lot of times, and a
Oh.
piece of toast.
Oh, okay.
So that smell is, ingrained in my brain. Yeah. What did you say? Did you say? I mean, you said.
I don't know if I.
I love the picture. If y'all go to our Facebook page and see the picture, because the kid's smelling the crayons, and I'm thinking that is a distinct.
Well, that's what Kelly.
smell.
Kelly gave me the idea. We talked about this, and I asked her what was her smell. She goes, Crayola
Yeah.
crayons. So that's where that came from.
And she did. She said crayons in the cafeteria at lunchtime. Oh, and Elmer's glue.
Oh,
That's
really?
another one, Elmer's glue.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was my response. Are you on that page, or do you want me to read?
Let me go here. I'm just about there. 6
Okay.
responses. Yeah. Yeah. Kelly said crayons in the cafeteria. You said old-fashioned stove-cooked oats, bacon. Yeah. And then Pamela Slay said Scotch brand cellophane tape. I didn't know if it had a smell. Really? Okay. Reminds me of Christmas. For school, probably a new box of crayons. Linda says new school books or any new book. Yeah, you remember
they have
getting
a
the books?
distinct. Yeah.
Joshua Hickman says pipe tobacco. Okay. Yeah.
Well, there you go. There's not too many responses on there as of yet, but you have plenty of time to go and give us your take on the
and your
topic
brother
to
said
ponder.
mimeograph ink.
I don't even.
That blue stuff, that blue ink. When they go in, some of the schools used to, instead
Yes.
of a copier, they would have a mimeograph
Yes.
machine, and they would
Yeah.
crank it by hand, and they would somehow print these things off. And that blue ink had a unique smell to it.
Wow. Well, there you go. Are there
We're
any
going
more?
way back.
Are there any more?
That was it.
Okay.
That was it.
But we want to know what smell instantly takes you back to your childhood. It doesn't have to be school related. I mean,
No, it
obviously.
doesn't have to be, yeah.
But some of us certainly remember those smells. So anything's
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, you talked about your grandmother. My grandmother, hello.
Hello.
Didn't know if we were having a fire drill.
I don't know.
Anyway, she would make the big breakfast: the eggs, the bacon, the sausage, the gravy, the biscuits, the
and
whole
all
thing,
that.
and everything on the farm was homegrown.
Yeah.
So all the bacon was from pigs
Hogs
that
that
we
they-
had,
yeah.
all that stuff. So it had a unique smell, country smell to it. Yeah.
Go to our Facebook page. Give us your thoughts on the topic to ponder for today, which is what smell instantly takes you back to your childhood. Yeah. Okay. So let's move on to today in history.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened
Oh,
today in history.
sorry, you need your magnifying glass to read what I've got
Boy.
here. 1914.
You want to pop that music on?
I would love. Oh, the music. We have to have the music. So sorry. In 1914, after Germany refused to withdraw from Belgium, Great Britain declared war on Germany. The decision transformed what had been a regional European conflict into a true world war.
Then in 1914, President Woodrow Wilson proclaimed that the United States would remain neutral as World War I erupted in Europe. America would remain that position until 1917, and then I think we got involved.
There we go. I had to get
Yeah,
my glasses
had
because
to.
I small printed this. 1936. At the Berlin Olympics, Jesse Owens captured his second of 4 gold medals, stunning Adolf Hitler's Nazi Germany and disproving the myth of Aryan racial superiority on the world's biggest stage.
1942, the United States and Mexico signed the Mexican Farm Labor Agreement, launching the Presario program. It became the largest guest worker program in U.S. history, bringing millions of Mexican laborers to American farms over the next 2 decades.
In 1944, after more than 2 years in hiding, Anne Frank, her family, and 4 others were discovered by the Gestapo in Amsterdam. Her diary would later become one of the world's most widely read accounts of the Holocaust.
1964, the bodies of James Chaney, Andrew Goodman, and Michael Schwimmer were discovered in Mississippi after weeks in searching. Their murders became a defining moment of the American Civil Rights Movement.
1964, the USS Maddox with USS Turner Joy reported being attacked by North Vietnamese patrol boats. The incident led Congress to pass the Gulf of Tonkin Resolution, dramatically expanding U.S. involvement in Vietnam.
1972, Apollo 15 places satellite on the in lunar orbit. Apollo 15 successfully deployed a small satellite into lunar orbit from the command module, expanding scientific study of the moon during the NASA's most productive Apollo missions.
And in 1977, President Jimmy Carter signed legislation establishing the Department of Energy in response to the energy crisis of the 1970s, consolidating federal energy programs under one agency.
1984, President Thomas Sankara officially renamed the African nation of Upper Volta to Burkina Faso, meaning land of upright people. The name remains today.
Okay, and in 1987, the Federal Communications Commission, FCC, voted to eliminate the Fairness Doctrine, ending the requirement that broadcasters present contrasting viewpoints on controversial public issues. Many believe this decision reshaped American talk radio and cable news.
1988, the U.S. Senate voted to compensate Japanese Americans who had been interned during World War II, acknowledging the injustice of their wartime imprisonment. The legislation became law later that month.
1995, the family film Babe, about a pig who dreams of becoming a sheepdog, premiered in the United States. It became a surprise blockbuster and earned 7 Academy Award nominations, including Best Picture.
2007, NASA launched the Phoenix spacecraft toward Mars. It successfully landed in 2008 and confirmed the presence of water ice just beneath the Martian surface.
And then in 2010, although the explosion itself occurred on August 4th, 2020, it remains one of the largest non-nuclear explosions ever recorded. The disaster devastated Lebanon's capital, killed more than 200 people, injured thousands, and caused billions of dollars in damage. The date is now observed annually in Lebanon as a day of remembrance.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
There you go. There's your today in history.
Okay. Who do we have for our guest today? I can
Our
look over my
guest
shoulder, but I'm afraid to look.
Today is Matt Bell with
Oh.
Explore Harrison, and he's like big into this music scene and helping to
Oh,
promote
yeah.
all that, and we're going to find out some about that.
He's a
and
big
then
promoter
whatever else.
nowadays.
He is
Oh, my
the
gosh.
real deal. He's not listening, or he would be smiling. I hope.
Well, that's
Oh,
his.
there he is.
That's
now.
his persona.
It is.
He's up there now.
He is. He's too big for his britches
he's
now.
Two. Was
That's
it
it.
Two Shades?
Touche. DJ Touche.
DJ Two Shades.
He didn't bring both of them. Oh, he did. Okay. We'll be back with DJ Two Shades after our break. Stay with us on Around the Table with Dan and Ann. I wasn't going to, but I will. Punch cards are available. Pints, over 20 flavors. You can get gluten-free, dairy-free options, and Thursdays are a special day because you can stuff a Stanley full of good, wonderful Paradise Cream. Go check them out. They're located across from Pizza Hut in that little food park area, and get you some delicious ice cream. Okay, folks, I want you to know something. We have a VIP in our midst right here. I have seen the hype on DJ Two Shades. You don't have Two Shades. This man right here, Matt Bell, is DJ Two Shades
with eyeglasses.
himself.
You should just all you need is a pair of
I just need those.
sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did that
There
come
you are.
from?
Okay, so I did a
You did, a
live
video.
promo for Food Truck Fest,
Okay.
and it was sunny. So I got out. I had a pair of shades sitting here. I got out, put them on, start the video,
There's
and
some-
realized, I had some on my head already.
Where's my
Oh.
glasses?
And people were like, "You got two shades," and it just became a thing.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Then you got a
Embrace
song
it.
written for you.
Yeah, and then James White produced a song for me. I got hats now. I mean, it's fun. You know what? I'm just having fun with it. It's drawing attention to the events and things.
Heck
and It's
yeah.
making it more fun.
That's how
just
people
adding
get
to it.
discovered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am not a DJ though, so just make sense
Who
of that.
cares? I mean,
Yeah,
it's like
it don't matter.
Vanilla Ice. I mean, he wasn't a rapper. I mean, he was not considered a rapper
Yeah,
when he came on the scene. It was like, yes, I am.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Well-
I'm changing the game for DJs
There you go.
and salting them one share at a time.
We are honored to have DJ Two Shades
Oh, it's
as
always
our
a
guest
pleasure to come here
today.
We got a lot of good stuff to talk about. So
Yeah.
anytime
Yes,
I
we
get a chance
do.
to jump on with Dan and Ann, I'm happy to do it.
Well, speaking of that, I wanted to highlight. There's a lot of music. We have a nice, healthy music scene here in Harrison, Arkansas. Yeah. And I was going to let you're kind of in charge of that, and you're very good to promote that on on Facebook and other ways, I guess too. But why don't you highlight some of that and some details about things that we need to know, because one is coming up really quickly.
Yeah, we're a few days away from Hannah Harper, which looks like to be the largest concert. It is the largest concert we've ever had.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll have close to 2,600 people there.
Daggone.
Plus, just support staff. You're another 30 to 50 people to pull
Sure.
off a concert like that, and we're really excited about it. We've got a game plan for parking, which we think could be an issue. So we've highlighted 4 parking areas, and we've pushed that out to all the ticket purchasers via
Okay.
email.
Okay.
So we did a Friday email this past Friday, and then we'll do another one on Thursday, and then we'll do another one Friday morning, day of
Reminders.
concert. Yeah. Know before you go, because we don't want people walking a quarter mile with a duffel bag.
Right, yeah.
That's not permitted, and then
Right,
they got to walk all the way
right.
back. So we're trying to communicate those things, because until you get to the gate, you might not realize that you can't take in a Yeti tumbler. It's
Well,
got to
yeah.
be a clear bottle of water. You can't bring in canopy tents. You can bring in wagons, but they need to be the collapsible style. Just things like that. It's an outdoor venue, and we try to accommodate by
Yeah.
allowing wagons to bring your chairs in.
Sure.
And just to bring your
Sure,
chairs,
yeah.
you
Right,
got to bring
right.
your own chair. We do have a
Right.
partner. I think they've got somewhere around 50 or 60 chairs all weekend party rentals that he rents them out for $5 a whack. So he'll have them there.
Okay.
But he ran out at the last concert,
yeah.
and it wasn't near as big as this one. So
Bring your own chair. if
bring your own
possible.
chair. Don't bring a cooler in. Can't bring that in. We'll have food trucks. We got taco truck. We got Pappy's, smash burgers. We got Emerson concessions with like funnel cakes and corn
Yeah.
dogs and that kind of jazz. And then Sunny Side Up. So we got food
Yeah.
taken care of for a crowd like this. No problem. They'll be able to cover it. So we're ready. We're ready for it. I'm ready for Saturday. Because that I like it. I'm really excited about the revisiting of this concert. Hey, we did this. Now where do we improve? Where do we go from
Yeah.
here? to ensure a better experience for individuals when they come the next time. And we've been storing that up. We've had 2,100 people down there before, and so we know what it takes. So.
Yeah.
You're expecting a big crowd with Hannah Harper for
We are
sure. You
really
still
interested,
do
yeah.
have some tickets.
Yeah, we released, so we held back 500 tickets for at gate. We wanted to have people that could just walk up and still
Right.
get in.
Right.
We released a chunk of those early because we had sold out online. So it's like, okay, you know what, folks, get them now. And so we've still got 100 and something left, and we'll sell them at gate until we get to capacity. And once we reach capacity,
Forget it.
sorry, Charlie, gates are closed.
Yeah. You'll have to hear about it from somebody else.
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
you snooze, you lose.
If you snooze, you lose. Yeah. So we got the Valines Trio kicking things off at 5:30. 6:30 we got Micaiah Mustaful,
Mm-hmm.
which was a top 20, I think, American Idol performer, and then of course Hannah Harper taking
Winner.
the main stage at 8 p.m. and we'll wrap up about 9:30 and.
You'll wrap about 2 in the morning.
Yeah. We've got it down to a science. I feel like I can get out of there at midnight.
Okay.
Cross our fingers.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you're going to turn around and you're going to do another concert.
Well, the next Friday we've got Music on the Square with Southern Confession,
Okay.
August 14th. So that's a free one. Bring your chair for that. We shut down the west side of the square. They sing from 6 to 8 p.m. and another free event for the community downtown, and hopefully brings more people downtown. And if you've not been downtown lately, you're missing a lot of what's happening.
It's
Wow.
popping.
It is.
That's also the day of the bridge opening is August
Yeah.
14th. I
Yes,
just
yes,
put
yes,
two and two
yes.
together. So people will be able to use the Main
Yay.
Street Bridge on Music on the Square night.
That'd be
There
kind
you
of cool
That's
if
pretty
they
cool.
had a stage on the bridge.
Yeah, we
open
tried
it.
to do a concert there.
Did you really?
Yeah, it didn't, not a concert, an activity, a festival, big
Okay.
activity, but
No
and a
go?
parade and no go. So RDOT is doing a grand opening, so we're really excited
Okay.
about that.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
We'll have chairs
cool.
and stuff set up out there, and big grand opening 11 a.m. I think
10.
it is 10 a.m.
I think it's 10
10
a.m.
a.m.
I'm
Oh yeah,
pretty
because
sure.
they moved it up to 10 to avoid the heat.
Yeah.
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 So that's
cool.
that's the 14th, and then, man, I'm really excited about the September 20 concert.
I think a lot of people are.
We have two nationally touring on their own right headliners coming to Harrison, Christian music. Ben Fuller, Megan Woods. I've been listening to both of them. I've been listening to Megan Woods for quite a while.
Me too.
And Ben Fuller now for a while. They're incredible. Ben Fuller did an acoustic version. My wife showed me of one of his songs. I can't remember which one it was, and it's just like, oh my gosh, this guy's going to be
Yeah.
in Harrison, Arkansas, September
Phenomenal
20th.
voice.
He's
Yeah.
really good.
Oh my gosh.
Really good. And so, we're game planning for that one. Are we going to get to that capacity for that? I hope so. Shout out to Becky Greenwood. She's out distributing flyers to all the churches she can get to.
Oh,
and
good.
Trying to get that church base to come.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they make sure they're aware of it,
yeah,
first of all. 'Cause
yeah,
people
yeah.
want to see them that know anything about it.
we can use every media out there, and people are still not going to be aware of it.
Well,
Yeah.
true.
Newspaper, radio, socials, and they just don't billboards.
Yeah.
and they don't have any clue.
Right.
And they're like, not everybody's as plugged in as we are. We see it
Well,
all the time.
right,
But
right.
so hopefully we get a big crowd out there, and hopefully that church outreach, because it's going to be a night of worship on a Sunday evening at the creek, and it's going to be
Yeah.
pretty exciting.
Yeah.
That-
I
that-
think you're going to have a phenomenal crowd because it is on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And you'll be drawing those people that want to come and
Yep.
worship.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they'll be out of there by 9.
Yeah.
and go
Yeah.
home and
Yeah.
have a great Monday morning the next day. So.
Well, I want to mention that getting tickets for that, you have to go through Light the Way Ministries.
Yeah, so Light the
to
Way
do that.
Ministries, they're our partner. They partnered with us on Jordan Flea's Riley Clemens earlier in the year, and then they were the ones who they booked this act. This is an agency, a company that works with these artists year round for different venues, and so to have that partnership here in Harrison, you can still go to creeksideamp.com. click on the get tickets for the Ben Fuller concert, and it'll redirect you to the Light the Way website, because there's this LTW Live or creeksideamp.com, and then it'll redirect
Right.
you to the website to get your
Yeah.
tickets.
Yeah.
Same thing for Hannah Harper. If you want to go on creeksideamp.com and you can click on get tickets right there by her name, and you're good to go.
How long does the music on? Okay, well, you want to talk about? We mentioned there's a meet and greet type of thing that you said was sold out
Yes, for Hannah Harper.
for Hannah Harper, and then but not so for Ben Fuller.
Ben Fuller and Megan. It'll be a Ben Fuller. It's not completely sold out. I think it starts at 4:30 or 5:30. I can't remember. It's on the website.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
full breakdown of times, but it's not sold out. So, and I don't know the quantity. You know, it
Yeah.
could be 50, could be
do you
100.
just-
Well,
I'm
and
not
you
handling
mentioned
that. And
there are no VIP tickets to that.
Oh, it's
particular
just
concert.
open,
It's just
yeah.
open.
Yep. So the only difference, like you could pay for the meet and greet, that's
Mm-hmm.
an added value, or you can pay for early entry so you can get your chair closest to the
Right.
stage. So there's those two things. But the true seating area is just open. It's
Right.
Okay,
all
yeah.
one big seating area for the Ben Fuller, Megan Woods.
Right.
For Hannah Harper, though, we did do the VIP and then the general
Right.
admission. So you got it broke down.
Well, remind me how long does the Fridays on the Square go?
So we have two left. We have the we have the August 14
Okay.
Southern Confession, and then our last one is September 25. September 25 is 7 South.
Okay.
So that'll wrap up the year. We thought about going into October, but you know we got an Oktoberfest in the works. We've got Rock in the River, which is a Christian kind of rock, kind of everything concert. We got Halloween one week, Scare on the Square going on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like we have you got Harvest Homecoming.
Right.
You know,
There's
and
lots.
we made a mistake early in the year, and I'll own it. It's egg in my face. We booked an event on the same weekend as Crawdad Days.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You know, because
Right.
you throw out months that you want artists to perform, and they pick the date, and you're just
Right.
like, lock it in. My
Right.
venue's available. But then, Matt, no, when you did that, and
There's-
we learned from it. You know,
Right.
I'm not a professional concert organizer. I just do my part. But I promise you this:
Well, you got to start somewhere.
our major festivals will be blacked out on potential
not
act dates.
options,
Yeah, because I want something for people to do every weekend in
Yeah.
Harris.
Mm-hmm.
Every weekend. I'm talking January through December 31. If I could find something, we're doing. We got Cooking on the Creek or Creekside Cookout in October that we're pushing out now. Working with Chuck and at Parks and Rec and the Hunting Legacy for the big outdoor hunting expo.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we're doing a lot of new things and just trying to maximize our.
Well, it's kind of like Field of
offerings.
Dreams. You know, build it and they'll come, and they are coming.
They are coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've talked to big concert organizers or big venues, and you know, it takes 3 to 5 years to really start to get that momentum
Yes.
to where
Yeah.
you're selling out shows or you're getting early sales. Because you know, one thing we struggle with, those early ticket sales, like we're a month out, we ain't sold that many tickets, you know. So you start to bump up the advertising, and then you realize, hey, maybe we booked the wrong crew.
Well,
or
you
Yeah.
you learn as you go.
learn as you go.
Certainly.
Yeah.
And we appreciate that Explore Harrison is diving into different genres of music.
Yeah, and what
Creekside Amp.
what may work here may not work
Sure.
Elsewhere.
40 miles away.
100%,
So
yeah.
you know, you just have to know
I
what the
think
people
the
want.
Christian genre is going to be really good. You know, I really like to jump on a TV show competition winner every year. You know, we got the American
Yeah.
Idol.
Yeah.
Maybe we're looking in the future. You got The Voice, you got American Idol, you know, all these
Mm-hmm.
different. Maybe we try to jump on that and make it an annual
I just
thing.
want you to
Because,
bring
boy, it's
Simon
been
Cowell
huge.
here. That's it. I just want to see
If
him
I bring
in action
Simon
sometime.
here, wouldn't that be something if
Yeah,
he
that would
showed
be
up?
good.
Yeah.
I bet it'd be something.
I can move. Yeah, no, I can't move. No. DJ Two Shades doesn't have that kind of power.
Oh, no pull with Simon Cowell.
Yeah, none.
None. Well, listen, there is a lot of activity going on at Creekside Amp and great artists that are coming here to our town in Harrison, Arkansas. It's a town of what? whatever our population is.
13,000, which I think
13,000.
is undershooting. I think
Yeah.
we're closer
Yeah.
to 14, 15 probably.
But that's phenomenal to get these mainstream artists
and
here.
you know, the city, I got to give credit to the city of Harrison because they used they're helping with the economic development funds that were approved in the tax vote. They're partnering with us on this. So it's a 50-50 split. You know, our team does a lot of the work with the Parks and Rec guys, and some of the city guys will jump in here and there, but it's a really good partnership.
And
It's not all
that's-
us, but
it's wonderful. It's a partnership because that divides the workload.
Yeah,
for
spreads
sure.
it out, yeah.
For sure.
yeah.
Well, Matt, thank you for coming in and visiting
Always
with
a
us
pleasure.
as always.
Yeah.
And lots going on, folks. Don't ever say there's nothing to do because there's plenty to do.
Yeah.
You just got to get your booty in gear.
If you
Yeah.
get bored, holler at me.
And if you don't
Matt
like
will-
to be entertained, you can be put to work as a volunteer.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You could
still
probably
need
volunteer.
a couple of volunteers. So if somebody wants to holler at me for this Friday night,
Okay.
I need a couple
Okay.
of adults still for helping at the gate. So
Okay.
you know, I probably got enough, but you know, I'd rather have double the
Sure,
amount
yeah.
that I need because
More.
then it's just a
Yeah,
Right.
very good.
quick, easy access. So
You bet. Well, thanks, Matt.
Thanks,
Thank
Matt.
We will visit with you again, I'm sure, in the near future, as
Cheers.
always. Cheers to you, too, DJ Two Shades. All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back on Around the Table with Dan and Ann. Stay with us. Welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. The Whistler is at it. His name is Dan. I don't know what his plan is, but it's Dan the man with a plan.
Without a plan.
Or without a plan. Let's
Had a
just go
plan.
without a plan.
Had a plan. It fell apart. I'm just sitting
You
there
just
looking at the pile of bolts.
Chilling and hanging.
Chilling and hanging.
Well, I was doing a little chat GPT.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that tool.
I just wonder
Very
how many
much.
how many people are using it.
I don't know.
80% of the people use it. 60% of the people that are online
I'm
use it.
curious. Maybe that should be
I use it all the time.
I do too. And I asked for some science, some different stuff within the science realm, so to
Mm-hmm.
speak. And they do, this is under joint and dental innovation. It said cartilage reversal. A new
What?
study, they successfully reversed cartilage loss in aging animals and human tissue
Oh, cool.
models. Non-surgical treatment of arthritis.
Oh,
So that would be
really?
huge when that's launched, I would think.
I've got some arthritis.
And tooth regrowth trials.
Tooth regrowth?
Yeah, I don't have a lot of information on it. I just
Okay.
have like some
All right, yeah,
synopsis.
yeah.
But human clinical trials officially began for a targeted therapeutic designed to biologically regrow missing teeth.
How the heck would
That-
you do that?
They take the root out. Well, if you have sometimes when you have an extraction
Right,
done,
yeah. How do you regrow?
I don't know, Dan.
You put some magic bean juice on?
Bean juice?
Well, like Jack and the Beanstalk, you know.
Maybe
gross.
you should be their guinea pig to get bean juice
Oh,
on you.
whatever.
Also, stop. Hang on. Super pulsar clock. Astronomers detected a fast-spinning pulsar candidate hiding near Sagittarius A,
Oh,
the supermassive black hole at the galaxy's center.
wow.
So there's lots, there's some interesting, I think, scientific things, which obviously interests me.
There's a lot of things that we'll never know or understand. You know, they've been releasing a bunch of videos from UFOs or UPAs or whatever they're called now. And some of that stuff is just bizarre.
It is bizarre.
They found an orb that had been flying, and this thing has no seam, but it's got symbols on it. Mm-hmm. And it was found, and they X-rayed it, and they said that the inside is expanding, or the whole orb has gotten smaller, something to that.
It's changed.
Yeah, and they can't figure the alloy is unknown, so it's not gold or silver or metal.
So
or,
that kind of tells you maybe it's not something man-made.
yes, or it was made by something with the symbols on it, so that means some kind of intelligence.
That's all fascinating.
It is, and I think that
Unknown.
we don't know.
Undiscovered things.
Yeah,
We don't know what's out there, do we?
that we don't. We have no concept.
Well, while I'm on dental stuff, cavity stopping liquid. They're working on a cavity stopping liquid.
Okay.
So I think that would be great. A fast acting brushed liquid was shown to halt tooth decay in seconds without drills or fillings. I would sign up for that sucker. Because there's one thing I hate, it's getting my teeth drilled on.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Gum disease heart risk. Scientists linked specific bacteria from severe gum disease to calcium buildup and the stiffening of heart valve.
Well, they
and
say-
I've heard that before.
Yeah, and I've heard that if people have bad dental problems, then their health is not all that good either.
Right.
So that all
It's
ties
kind of an
together.
indicator there of that. Anyway, I thought those were some interesting little
You know,
things.
McDonald's is starting a new restaurant. I forgot the name of it. It was something
What?
Mac. So, yeah, they're
No, I
starting.
haven't heard that.
Yeah, because they're wanting to move in to attract the Gen
Gen Z, Gen X,
Gen Xers.
Okay.
And they've got all this different kind of sandwiches and drinks and all this kind of stuff.
They want people to go to McDonald's.
But they're also McDonald's itself is getting rid of their self-serve sodas.
Oh,
You can't go to the
Refill
machine.
your own?
That's what it says. Now that McDonald's has announced it's getting rid of the self-serve soda fountains by 2032. But they say, look on the bright side, you've got the next 6 years to get your money's worth of soda at McDonald's. McDonald's says it's to help modernize their restaurants so they work better for takeout and drive-through versus eating in and chubbing bottomless refills. People that
Well, they won't get free refills anymore, I
Yeah.
guess.
That's what it's all about. Yeah. Also, they're sick of cleaning up after all, and fixing all the machines that break, even the ice cream machines that never work.
Right.
Yeah.
True that.
Yeah. And how far would you go to find the person who used your current, who's got your? How far would you go to find the person who used to have your current phone number?
Not very far.
Why would you care?
I don't care.
Yeah. Well, getting text messages from a person who used to have your new number isn't always a bad thing. Just ask the woman in California who decided to track down the guy everyone was calling Vern Dog.
Burn dog.
Vern Dog. Turns out Vern was a world-renowned photographer now in his 70s. And after texting and calling a few times, the two became best buds despite their 48-year difference.
All righty. Vern dog. We need to take a break, Vern
Okay.
dog. Or Dan dog. We'll be back, folks. Stay with us on Around the Table with Dan and Ann. Welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. And Dan and I both want to remind you Paradise Cream is open. Well, they're open at 12, but still, they're open. And they are offering wonderful, creamy, rich ice cream that you can also get in a gluten-free option and dairy-free option. And you can get pints, punch
Quarts.
cards,
Punch
quarts,
cards.
Stanley's on Thursday.
You can get a cone if you want.
You can get a cone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Where are they located, Dan?
Right across the street at 1525 North Main Street, right across the street from Pizza Hut.
I'm so proud you memorized that.
I say it enough.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, it's good ice cream, though.
Go get your Paradise.
And summer is winding down, and they only stay here during the summer. So if you've never been there, now's the time to go try it out. Get you a cone, and just try
you a
it.
cone.
And look at the selections they've got. They've got pretty good. And you will, I swear. This is what happened to me. I go, oh, it's just ice cream, and I tried a bite of Paradise Cream the first time, and I go,
That's not just any ice
this
cream.
is very good ice cream.
Yeah.
So
So go check that out.
Yeah.
We appreciate that they open up here in Harrison.
you know, my mouth is watering talking about it. I'm gonna have to go get some here.
Yeah, you are. But you got to wait till 12.
I'm going to get a pint and eat it. I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm going to sit in the car and eat it before it goes home, because if I take it home,
It's gone.
What did you? How much is left? I ate it all.
I'm so sorry, but I ate it all.
Yeah, sorry.
Are you really sorry?
Sucks to be you. I had it all.
Oh, wow. So, do you want to launch into some today is in this
yeah,
very
we can do
fine print that I
Oh my gosh! National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day.
Okay.
That could be every day for me. Celebrates America's favorite cookie, invented by Ruth Wakefield at the Toll House Inn in Massachusetts. Massachusetts in 1938.
I'll be
One of my
dadgone.
favorite is the Toll House, because I like them when they come out of the oven and they're still hot, and you pick them up and they kind of fold over, and you
And
throw
the
them in your,
gooey
oh my
chocolate
gosh,
chip.
so good.
Oh, you're killing me.
I think Paradise Cream has a chocolate chip cookie type of thing.
Well, there you go.
Check it out. U.S. Coast Guard Day, National Coast Guard Day, honors the founding of the U.S. Coast Guard on August 1790, recognizing the men and women who protect America's waterways and the coastlines.
It's also Assistance Dog Day. Recognize highly trained service dogs that help people with visual impairments, mobility challenges, PTSD, diabetes, epilepsy, and other disabilities live more independently.
Yep. National White Wine Day, a fun summertime observance celebrating white wines from Chardonnay. What's that word?
And Sauvignon Blanc.
Sauvignon Blanc
Riesling.
and Riesling and Pinot Grigio.
There you go.
Greasy peanuts.
Okay, Dan.
A greasy peanut wine.
Hooray for Kids Day encourages adults to celebrate children by spending quality time with them and supporting their growth and well-being. And let me say, I thought maybe it was supposed to be like we're supposed to go act like a kid. I guess
No.
that's not what it is. International Clouded Leopard Day. Okay.
Clouded leopard
Raise
day?
awareness about the clouded leopard, a rare wildcat native to Southeast Asia
Okay.
that faces habitat loss and poaching.
Okay.
Okay, folks. We are just about done. We'll be back tomorrow, and Dan will be in the driver's seat. He'll happily take this seat from me, and I'll happily give it over. We hope you'll join us on tomorrow's
All right,
Around the
baby,
Table
bar.
with Dan and Ann. Thank you for being here today. We appreciate it.